take on the Hawkeyes. Today, a Big Ten clash, and you know when you square off against a conference opponent, the blood boils a little hot. The Buckeyes will get us started with the opening kickoff. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Iowa's offense will be the first to dial up ball plays in this one. And when these two guys are in sync the way they were a week ago, just a nightmare. It's a performance they hope they can repeat this week, Jesse.
And I think a big key in that last game was they linked up a couple times early, had some big plays, and then after that, David, it didn't seem like the quarterback was looking anywhere else. They're going to try and establish that connection and that rhythm early in this one.
And defensively, where is the big fella? Like, I got to identify where he is every single snap and give him some extra attention. So if I route him at the line of scrimmage and be physical, have that safety help over the top, I'm not letting him beat me.
Trying play action. Looking down the middle. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he's brought down after a nice game.
Well, another catch by the big fella. And, hey, this defense now on the second level, they've got to understand that they're going to see some play action. They can't keep biting on the fake. It's not easy to do. You've got to be aware of the tight end and his release. As soon as you see him get upfield, right now you know it's pass. So don't even worry about the fake. Get your eyes focused and find the big fella to go make a tackle or make a play on the ball.
The give is to... This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw at Sullivan. Fires to the right. He's got an open man. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. This dude is just exceptional in every facet. So fluid, such a great route runner, and a big play there.
And money down, 3rd down, find him. I mean, you want to find that matchup because he's going to win, and gets a good release, gets down the field. You see that's your playmaker, that's your guy. Get it to him, get the 1st down.
That pass is incomplete.
What a play by the defender that time, because he's matched up one-on-one man coverage against an outstanding wide receiver, and it's the defender who makes the play. Really, really good position. He was up to the challenge. Be interesting to see if this quarterback goes his way again.
Got some room, headed to the goal line, and he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Hawkeye!
We know a lot of offenses like to script their opening 10 plays going into games. They practice it over and over.
Boy, the extra point is blocked. He's got it, and he can go with it. So Ohio State's offense will take the field for the first time. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Johnson looking to throw. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
Quarterback on the keeper. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down.
That's got to hurt if you're the offense, because you're thinking with this quarterback and his size and his athleticism, that's going to be an easy 1st down pickup on the option play. But how about the physicality up front by this defense, stuffing him at the line of scrimmage.
Trying to get it to the marker. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42.
4th and inches anywhere on this field. I don't care if it's in the red zone on your own goal line. If you have their offensive line, I'm going for it, and you just saw it right there. Get it done.
Nice move there. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. The Buckeyes come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Rides the back and leaves it. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. 6th play of the drive coming up. Wants to go up top on first down. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Try to make... that lost ground on second down. On the move. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play. These Hawkeye fans know exactly what to do to get... From the gun, wants to pass. Got a man, it's Smith. He gets the job done on third down. They move the chains, it's at the 37. And the Buckeyes getting set on 1st and 10. The give to the back. Stopped in the backfield, he's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
I love when defensive backs come up and they... When they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
I think for the quarterback, he's going to have to be so good with his eyes in this game. You're going up against one of the best defenses in the country. You've got to look guys off, especially when you're trying to throw to your primary target like he was on that last one.
And I tell you what, when you got a guy that is that good at dissecting your defense, you better get pressure. Nice job by the defense, hurrying him up, speeding up the thought process.
And he had just enough to will that one home. The lead is down to a field goal.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
Iowa has the ball back on offense. Already showing signs of a slugfest as they try to build on this 6-3 lead. They go to the ground. At the 35, he's loose. He's into the open down the middle. The tag. Touchdown, Iowa. He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
Man, it's easy to call plays when I got guys like this who can take the ball and rip it 70-plus to the house. How about the speed? He showed you a little bit of wiggle. This dude's got it all. Nice touchdown run by the running back.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Maybe a little more urgency as they start this drive down 13-3. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Picked off. What a play to set him up. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. Great place to start for this offense. He'll keep it himself. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Time and change now on 2nd and long. The give to the left. Hard running there. steps out of bounds just inside the 20. They'll mark him down at the 18. And the Hawkeyes look to do some damage in the red zone. Dropping back, it's Sullivan. And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. And this one only 35 yards out, but not straight away. This one from the left hash. Just drives it between the uprights. And that will extend their lead even further.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Running to Green. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. The Buckeyes with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. They're looking to throw on 2nd and short. Caught in the backfield, it's Jackson. That'll be good enough for a 1st down. They'll mark it at the 30. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Use the play fake, now to throw. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Yeah, and you don't see that often, right? This guy is elite. He's one of the best in the business. This is what he does for a living, obviously. That's why he gets paid millions of dollars. Yes, NIL is real. So I don't expect many misses from this guy like that.
Here's a heat. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
And how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense because it messes with the snap count. It messes with the communication, and it can really rattle on offense.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. They'll lead the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the 1st. On 4th down, looking for the completion. Complete out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. And they'll pick up the 1st down and mark it at the 47. The definition of 4-down territory has changed over the last few years. It extended into their own territory there.
Anywhere, everywhere, just look at the card, right? That card's supposed to tell us what to do, but maybe I'll go for it anyways. This offense took a little bit of a gamble, but they get the 1st down. Nothing to worry about, Reese.
Now to see if they can answer this early blitz here in the second quarter. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. They're going to go right back to him on first down. Not much room to run. Let's give him one to the 33.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Line getting set on second down. Hand off from the shotgun. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, the offensive line had everybody blocked except the defensive end. He was able to sneak into the backfield and get the tackle for once.
Kinnick is having a conniption fit to try to help the D on third down. Johnson wants to throw it. Fires to the right. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. They'll stop him at the 37, and the defense comes up with a big pick. Going right to work up top. Finds the tight end. Taking it the other way. Stopped at the 47 after a 10-yard gain. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. He leaves it with the back. What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss. The Hawkeyes have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Leaves it with the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And they fail to hook up on 3rd down.
You know, it's funny. That's probably the most discombobulated the offense has looked so far in this game, right? After watching that incompletion there on 3rd down, they were just up and down the field earlier. Tremendous rhythm, tremendous balance. Everything their play caller was dialing up was working, lighting up the scoreboard. And then all of a sudden on this last drive, just not able to piece it together. They've got to be able to turn the page and get back to how they looked earlier in the game.
Signals for the fair catch and makes it at the 20. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They've been pretty much stifled on offense so far, David, only able to muster 3 points in their previous 3 drops. Into the secondary on the right. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. Brings him down at the 27-yard line. It's a pickup of 15 and a 1st down for this offense. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. He's just outside the 20-yard line, stopped at the 21 after a pickup of 6. The Buckeyes can really attack on this 2nd and short. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Here comes the heat. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there.
You know, QBs want to make those big plays. They want to put up the big stats. But when nothing's there, sometimes you just tuck the ball, get a minimal gain. I like the slide, by the way, to get down and don't take a big hit.
He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. And the Buckeyes trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Motion from the back. Touch pass on the jet sweep. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
In the offense, they don't choose to go downhill, be physical. They try to get it on the perimeter. Stay away from some of those defensive linemen, but you can tell DBs, linebackers, not scared. Nice job playing fast, trusting their eyes, and forcing a third down.
On 3rd and goal, you can't hear yourself thinking here. Now on the move. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Buckeyes!
It's just so nice to have a signal caller who can make plays through the air and make plays with his feet like this. Runs in for the touchdown. The defense knows I have to account for him every play. That's my quarterback.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Interesting to see the ripple effects after this one in the SEC today, fellas. South Carolina was relentless today in a road win that frankly wasn't even as close as the final score indicates. This was a vintage Gamecocks performance, one that really should instill confidence within this program. Always interesting to see good SEC teams collide, and today was no different. The agony and ecstasy of college football, fellas.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there.
Defensively, you'll take the slow death. You'll take 3, 4, 5 yards a pop, but you can't give up the massive plays. You got to do a better job containing the football, making them run the guys, and get them on the ground. For goodness sakes, this guy is fast, I know, but defensively, we got to swarm to the football and get him on the ground.
And the Hawkeyes with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
To the air, it's Sullivan. Oh, they're after him. He'll pull it down. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit.
You know what, Reese, it is a great play, and I think they were in nickel, so they brought an extra guy on the field that has some speed, take a linebacker that's a little bit slower off the field, and you could see it pay dividends on that 3rd down.
He'll make the fair catch, but there is a flag on the field.
Kicking interference. Kicking team.
The only thing I can think is he just didn't see him signal for the fair catch. That's an easy call for the official, and they'll accept the penalty. They'll start this drive going to the air. Catch in the middle, it's Jackson. Breaks into the open. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down. Unleashes one deep. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. So now it's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Pocket breaking down. Makes the grab. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the 1st down. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this 3rd down play. Clock running. Firing to the right, complete. He's got enough. It'll be a 1st down. They've got it up to 12. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. They'll send the back in motion. Wants to throw on 1st down. And it's complete. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover. A long way to go for this offense. Rides the back on the option to give. They're showing that toughness using the ground game to create breathing room. They've got it out to the 15. We've got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The Hawkeyes in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Single back formation, and they give it to him. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Power football with the run. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Now he's looking to throw it. Bring in the heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Looking to throw, it's Sullivan. Fires to the wideout. A strike downfield. They get him on the ground late in the half. They have the first down at the 41. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. And the Hawkeyes will snap it on 1st and 10. To the air on first down. Makes the grab. It's Patterson. Shoved out of bounds after a big gain. They'll mark it at the plus 42. Now on first down from the 43-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. That's caught. It's Norton. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half.
And I love when my quarterback sees zoned and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. And some room to work. And the completion gives him a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. Just inside the 30 at the 29, it's 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He'll try to take it back. At the 30. Past the 10. And he will roll into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. What about the speed from that defender on the return?
He's showing you, Reese, like, listen, it's not just wide receivers that can do that. I can take this thing to the house. I got some moves. Watch this. Unbelievable job flipping the field. Offense about to score. Defense makes the huge plays and gets points out of it.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He gets a block. What a great return, and he flips the field to start this drive off, and he just about scored himself. It is so good to have a dangerous return man. Back to throw, it's Sullivan. Turns it loose. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Wants to fire on second down. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. How in the world did the offense retain possession? They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, one of the best environments in the game, and Iowa City has given us a fun first half. And if you thought that was a quick first half, you'd be right on the money. 2 workhorse running backs who just kept pounding the rock behind offensive lines who look less like college kids and more like bulldozers. Call it ground and pound, call it pin and pummel. Both sides have been dominant, and I'm curious to see if either defense can make an adjustment.
Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
Gets it across the 30 to the 31. A pickup of 5. Johnson looking to throw. He's open on the right. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. Ready to fire from the pistol. They'll go to the ground. Oh, he's got some space. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. The Buckeyes are moving quickly down the field. Right back to the well. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Buckeyes can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Wants to go up top. Caught behind the line. It's Peoples. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
And a really nice job by the defense winning second down. I think the quarterback thought he could dump this off, maybe get some positive yards, set up a good third down. The defense did a great job responding and getting that running back on the ground.
They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Grab near the marker as Porter. Now well within striking distance as that third down play gets him a first at the 29. Here comes the option. Now the toss. Inside the 15. He's stopped and forced out of bounds just short of the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 11. And the Buckeyes pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Leaves it with the back. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. On the run, it's Peoples. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Third down, red zone play, crowd alive. Johnson wants to throw it. Lets it go to the end zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. Now on fourth down, they'll try to come away with 3. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. Gives it on the option. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lane.
And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
That defender is a matchup nightmare for any offensive lineman to block. He's got athleticism, he's got length, he's got flexibility. He put it all in his pocket.
And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
That's why, as a defense, it's so important to win early downs. You win first and second down, you set up third and long. Now you can pin your ears back and get after the QB.
He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. And to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse, they'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here, Dave.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. The Buckeyes trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Now the play fake. Nowhere close on that one. first deal. Hauls it in. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. This offense gets into plus territory. They're going to go for it regardless of their field goal kicker's range. This is a designed run. Will not get there. A fourth down stop. Off-play action on first down. Under fire. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He'll do it himself. Fighting off the defender. And he jukes the first guy, made him miss, and picked up a few before being brought down. The Hawkeyes are at the line looking to convert on third and short. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. Jukes his way for more. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it. And the Hawkeyes have it with a 1st and 10. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. The play action fake. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
Well, that's just a great play by the defender and great timing. It was the hit that forced that incompletion.
To the air, it's Sullivan. He's going to take off. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. And after finishing off one drive with a field goal, they'll try it again, this time a 47-yard try. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. That brings them to within 1.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on.
Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. He'll pull it on the read. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this third down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
And as an offense, you've got such a special talent playing QB. You've got to do a better job protecting him. If you can let this guy set his feet, he can light this defense up.
They're throwing for it on 4th down. And it's going to be batted down. They'll turn it over on downs. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. On the run, it's Patterson. Makes a man miss. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. Already in prime field goal position, but they would love to score a touchdown to take the lead. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. And the quarterback caught up 2 and sacked at the 12. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. Touchdown, Hawkeye! And with that, they move out front here in the 4th.
Man, I love this offense being able to run the football late in the game when it matters and punch it in for the touchdown, and more importantly, take the lead.
And they did tack on the extra point. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? He'll bring it out. It's Sanchez. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time and put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession they went for it, they rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on third down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They got it out to the 41 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Makes the grab. It's Peoples. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, the ground game. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Well, this running back has struggled to find anywhere to go, and I think one reason why is this linebacker and his speed. He did a great job there identifying where the ball was going to go. He didn't let anybody block him. Made his way to the running back and got him on the ground. Nice job.
They'll wrestle it down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. The give on the option. Really nice job to convert that third down, and they've got it at the 33. The Buckeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Johnson looking to throw. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on second down. A designed run for the quarterback.
As a defensive guy now, you're always zoomed into the quarterback. I mean, these guys, whether they're throwing the football or running it, at least they have the football in their hands every time. You know where they're going to be. You focus in, the defense locked and loaded, understand what they were trying to accomplish, doing a good job getting to the quarterback, and then make those physical hits count. Finish those tackles with aggressive hits. Make that quarterback feel you for a whole length of a game.
On fourth down, going to the air. Hauls it in, the first down and more. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
Well, there's the advantage of having versatility at the running back position. On fourth down, everybody in the stadium is expecting if you throw it, it's probably going to a receiver at tight end. But because of his ability to catch the football, he makes a huge play for this offense and keeps the drive alive.
Backed up now, here's second and long. They'll run play action. Working that left side now. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. These Hawkeye fans know exactly what to do to get behind this D on third down. Caught in the backfield. It's Hansen. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. It's a one-score game late, and they've got to go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Big man has it. It's a first down and more. They get him stopped at the 2, but it'll be first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. On the option. The give to the tailback. Touchdown, Buckeyes! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Instead of running the traditional option where the running back is the pitch man, nice job by the offense, getting creative, getting a way to get their speedster, a playmaker, a receiver the football in space, and he does the rest.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Iowa has the ball back on offense. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. Can't get him to the ground. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Rushes on him. Avoids pressure. Throwing right. Got him downfield. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Hold defense.
And the offense didn't need to accept the penalty thanks to that big play. As a defense, you hate to let them move the chains on a penalty, but that's what they did. It's 1st and 10. They go right back to it. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again.
Hey, they turned up on me.
They'll try the right side.
They turned up on me, man. Pass rush didn't do shit.
3 on the carry. Get the field goal from here. It's a 51-yarder. Get a few on 3rd down, and life is much better. To the air, it's Sullivan. Here's the pressure. Defense grabs the football, and there he
Let's
goes.
go!
They
Let's
knock
go!
him down after the takeaway, and a big play for this defense.
And that
Let's
is
go.
exactly
Turn up,
how you
Afro.
draw it
Turn
up.
up, Afro.
You get to the quarterback, but you get the football out. You hit him, you try to rake it out. Great job.
There he goes. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line.
Turn up
It'll
for
be
me,
first
Afro.
down.
Turn up for me.
Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Grabbed behind the line. It's Porter.
Stay in bounds. Clock's
He's
moving.
brought
Oh,
down quickly. Minimal
it would've
gain
been
there.
moving.
Still a bit short of the first down.
we're good.
And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Quarterback on the keeper.
Go down.
Got enough
Hey,
for
that's
the
a first down.
Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock
That's a first
to save
down.
as much time as possible for their offense. And the Buckeyes come to the line with a new set of downs. Quick touch pass to the receiver.
Oh my God.
And this
That
one will be
seal block.
stopped for no
Oh
gain.
no.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check
Fuck
him
him, the
out.
timeout, bro. Hey, that
Ordinarily
seal
on
block by
2nd and
Ennis
10,
on
you
that
might
play,
look
though, was
past, but here you just
crazy.
want to keep that clock moving. Now on the option. He'll pitch it. Finds a crease at the 20. And a big play there on the option. The pitch was executed perfectly.
And what a great decision by the quarterback. Like it's such a timing and an art when you run this option. Like you want to get those guys to collapse on you like he does and get that pitch man open. And then you see now he has space to run down the field and make the big play.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Well, 2 things you're thinking about here offensively is, 1, you want to take as much time off the clock. But 2, you really want to score another touchdown to make this a 2-possession game. You could almost ice it if you can find a way to get in the end zone here. Just take your time. Don't snap it too quickly.
And they'll take a knee.
And as a quarterback, man, this is a moment where you can finally
OH,
exhale. It has been
baby.
a back and forth
OH.
battle. There has been
Let's
some
go.
ups, there have been some downs, but at the end of the day,
That pick six
you
before
did
half
what
was
it
huge.
took
That's why I
to lead
posted
your
it.
team to victory.
That was such a
Enjoy
momentum
kneeling
swing.
right here, my
They were
friend.
about to score
Well
about 2
done.
scores before half.
They won the game
That pick six
today.
was huge.
That's 2 in a row. If they win the next
Let's
one,
go.
it's called a winning streak. It's been done before.
And we're seeing the
Let's
identity
go.
of this team come into fruition. You just get the sense they're finding out who they are, what they're about, what they're going to do schematically, and who their big playmakers are.
Which
Jeremiah
is tough
Smith
to do,
got
right?
hurt,
It's
bro.
tough to grow throughout a season
Had
and
to-
understand
had
who
to-
you are. But when you stack wins week after week on top of
Had
each
to
other,
fight
you start to have
back.
success.
Huge dub.
You start
Thank
to
you,
grow as
bro.
an identity, and you start to understand who you
Bro, that's a great finish right there. That was a great finish. Love seeing that. Who we got next? Sunday night, we have Northwestern, then Indiana, then Michigan. Listen, bro, I would love to beat all 3 of them. 5-4. That'll put me at, what, 8-4? I'm not going to make playoffs, but rivalry game will be huge. One more win and we're in a bowl game. That'll be huge. this losing this game sucked, and losing this game sucked. Realistically, we should be 7-2, but that's alright, bro. We beat all the users. Fuck them. Alright, bro. Signing off.